Hello everyone and welcome back to Stardew Valley. In this one I'm actually kind of a bit unsure of what we're going to do. It's raining but we can't go to the mines yet because it hasn't been unlocked. And it's raining, so yeah, basically the rain is watering our plant for us. And yeah, the thing I had planned to do, we can't really do until after day 7. So that was a bit of a bummer when I did a bit of research. Oh, daffodil! Daffodil! Daffodil. Always get the daffodils. Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Cool. I'm not down to 100. I remember, like specifically, I had a problem with distinguishing the 2 words dandelion and daffodil. I constantly got them wrong, which is really annoying because you can see the difference. And we have both daffodils and dandelions in Denmark, so that's no excuse. Yeah, no, it's no excuse. But I also I always kind of, you just still kind of hyper focused on, for some reason. Did I say it right? Probably I did, but did I? I don't know. However, we can see if there is a quest today that we want. No, there's no quests. We're free to do whatever we want. Oh dear. So what should we be doing? The villagers are not quite awake yet. I had a master plan in my head to go and talk to Linus and have a cutscene triggering, but his cutscene won't trigger until after day 7. Which is a bit of a pain because that was what I had planned, but that's not what that's gonna do. So all what I'm actually gonna do right now is trying to figure out what we should be doing. If that's a museum's artifact, we can actually go and check out the museum. No. It was not a museum's artifact. It was a book. They go to the museum, but it's not quite what we wanted at all. Let's see. No takers. No, there's basically nothing this day. Like, I love the rainy days. We could go fishing, which, oh yeah, let's actually go fishing because I don't know what you actually can catch from the farm. And even though it's raining, there's specific fish you can catch. We are not, like, I'm not pro enough to be able to catch those set fish on, like, the catfish. And we only turn up in like spring, raining, or at least rainy days. And I don't know if it also turns up on summer or autumns. They usually turn up 2 times a year. The problem is I am not proficient in that kind of part to do such things. So I only know one person who was like, oh, it's a rainy day on day 4 or something. Let me catch up catfish. And he did. That slightly annoyed me, I must admit. Because it's like, how are you so good at it? It's so annoying. I think there was a bridge here, wasn't there? Somewhere? We can also see if there's anything exciting down here. There's a water ditch. But no, wasn't there? Or is that the river farm I'm thinking of? No, there is a bridge here. I was not overthinking it. Okay. Now let's fishy fish. And see what we can actually catch from this area. I'm very curious. Oh, ever so curious we are. Let's see. Oh, it's actually showing on the side. Usually you can't, if I do this, you can't miss your first fish. They're not that mean. You can miss your first fish, but it's usually a sunfish you catch on the first go. Or a bass or something like that, or sardine as you can see here. It's not gonna be a catfish. It's like, it would be so much easier because that's one of the annoying fish. Other than the legendary ones. Oh man, I still need... There's one... I think I have caught them all. But there is one fish I think I only caught once and gave up on trying to redo it on other save files. So yeah, that's a bug. But what we can hope is that maybe usually I can trigger it on day 5. I can trigger the or I have experience now triggering the oh, I know what I'm gonna do with this. Oh, we just got a free gift from the ocean. And there's someone who really likes these, but you don't want to pay for them. Anyway, what was the thing again? Yeah, the community center. Well, that was what I was talking about. I think you can trigger them earlier than day 7. I think I have done it before in day 5. It's really interesting. But we just have to wait and see if you can trigger it on a day 4. The only thing we have to do now is find Sam. Because I am kind of wanting to, if you could say such, try and have a dance partner. Because I know it is possible to get a dance partner for the Spring Festival on year 1. It is possible. I have heard it's possible. But you basically have to grind. Or at least find things they like. And since we just fished up a Joja Coke, a Joja Cola, that's definitely something he likes. Is he inside his room? Oh, he's right there. I'm just blind. Hello. There you go. Thanks, I really like this. Rain muffles sound so I can play my guitar louder without my mom getting mad. Yeah, he likes to play music. Guess which room is his? That's one thing. Hey, Vincent. I want to look for bugs. My mom gets mad when I get all dirty. It's a tough choice. Oh, it is. It is, Judge. Okay. So, maybe we were able to get that, but usually you don't on the first year at the Spring Festival. It's fine. I do plan on having this playthrough a couple of years in. Or at least till we have nothing else we can explore. So I don't know how many years that will be, but there are, I think, 3 determined years where there will happen things and such. 3 or 4 years. And here we are with some spring onion. And do not eat that. No, no. Just take them. And they will obviously only be... They will obviously only be around in spring. But they're kind of a freebie thing, just like the horseradish and dandelion stuff. And they might spawn new ones every day. So if you're low on cash, the first go around, or the first year, and even first month even, this is a really good way to grind a bit, so you have a starting point, really. So let's go and see how it will be. And also a thing is that if there's not much happening in I was about to say if nothing happening, I would just skip the day, because it would progress the timeline a bit. But here is something that's specific for this map. I knew it would happen, but I haven't, as I said before, I haven't really played this map. I just know it might happen. So, what you be? What you be? Do you have to have a crate to open it, or an axe to open it? Because I heard about crates coming ashore with different items. I didn't look into what items, because you know you want to be surprised sometimes when you've been playing this game for so many times, and even though it's a game you love to play, you still want to be sure it's good, you know? I'm just gonna put all this stuff in here. Maybe sell some of it. No, we don't really have the amount that will give a proper amount of items. But we do have to... I think we sell the spring onions because they are well for that. The sardine we can sell as well because it's one of the easiest fish to catch. We can sell 2 of the dandelions. Maybe, yeah, 2 of the dandelions. We can... There's not. I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell the daffodils because they are obviously a very great help with birthday presents and such. So that's a thing. But down to the crate again. Maybe I should just take everything with me because maybe you need an pickaxe. It would just be most logically that you have to have the axe to open it, because if it's a crate, you should be able to open it with an axe, because crates are made of wood. But they will not allow you to just open it by random. Or by your hands, because they might be nailed down with, like, nails. Nailed down with nails. Oh, so... uh-oh. Now I just need to find this base again. Oh, there you are. Can we... Oh, yes, you can. Okay. We could miss seeds. Well, that's not bad at all, either. That's not a bad thing at all. Oh, hello? No, that was wrong. Oh, no special thing at all. And then we just do so it aesthetically pleasing again. Okay, that's alright. We good. We good. We good. I really have to kind of get used to the new map. That's one thing. I also think we need to clear out some stuff, but we just have to wait with that as well. Let's see, we have extra energy and have some extra time, so maybe I should just cut down some trees. Okay, it's getting pretty dark, and since I don't have illuminated the area that well, I just put in all the things. Oh, did I not press this correctly? There we go. We just put in all the things here. We can also make 2 new chests as well, so we can start organizing stuff. If I wanted to, which is nice. And we also got coal, which in essence will be really good, because if and when we level up in farming, we can make a scarecrow. For some reason they need coal. Maybe for their eyes, so they look into your soul. Too dark? Maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, I'll just look forward to not having a chance at like little crows are eating our crops. Though I find crows immensely cute. Let's see here. What kind of weather? It's gonna be a clear sunny day all day. Well, that definitely means we need to water our plants. With seawater. Okay, let's see. Oh, foraging level 1. Great. That actually means that we can now, which made sense while I was foraging, that... Not foraging, just clearing out the area, that there was a... I think it was an acorn that popped out of a tree, which indicates that you level up, because trees will only have, well, seeds when you level up in foraging, and we can make the wild seed mix and the field snack. The field snack is really good if you have too many seeds lying around. So let's see here. It was not a massive income. We are a slow starting, but that's fine. And I won't really want to buy any massive amounts of seeds yet. Mostly because I want to be sure that, like, when you use money on seeds, example-wise, if you buy cauliflowers, that's an expensive plant for a crow to run away with. Okay, we have a termite. we have a turnip, we have a cauliflower and potato, another turnip, and another potato. And let's go up here and get some seawater, because apparently they don't mind that. That's the thing that I find interesting, is that salt water doesn't have an effect on the plant whatsoever. That's kind of fun. I can see we have a letter, so that's going to be interesting to see what that is. And also see if we can trigger the community center cutscene. That could be fun. And start actually mostly to see which ones, since I mentioned I actually ended up randomizing since I had to make a new file. Actually, I made a couple of new files because that clicking issue I had in the first episode, I actually had them quite a bit, so I think I have like 8 save files for some reason. Because I am a blip and my controller doesn't react as it always should do. I think I fixed it now because it does seem to work okay. I keep finding stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Yeah, we can't really buy that yet. Sorry. So, dude, we don't have... Oh, we have 202 energy out of 270. That's good to know. But yeah. Let's go around and see if we are lucky enough to get another crate, because they seem to just be random occurrences that they poke up. And getting mech seeds from those... That's actually absolutely fine with me. Other than my organizing mind is a little annoyed by it, because it's random and it's not tidy. So, it kind of frustrates me, but with this game I've kind of in time just learned to let it go. The things are not always just going to be tidy. Saying that and not sounding like I'm actually meaning it. Maybe we should actually start clearing the area down here, even though we don't really have any sprinklers yet. But then the soil is ready for when we do. No, it doesn't seem like we're lucky this time around. That's fine. I'm also just kind of dilly-dallying around to make sure that we are entering the city at the right kind of, I wouldn't say spawn point, but the right trigger time, which is about 10 AM. That would be sufficient for the cutscene to come, but it is not here, so we can't unlock it until day 5, I think. We can go talk to Louis. We can also see if there's a quest. A sunfish? That's easy enough. We just have to go back to the farm and get it. We have to go back and get it. Okie dokie. Fishing pole at hand. And then we go and catch a sunfish, which is a river fish. And you can catch it here in town, so it's not that hard at all. Oh, since you're just here, Haley, good day. I have decided I'm going to organize my clothes today. I'll have to throw out all last year's style to make room for this new one. You do you. I don't like. I don't know. I don't see the. I come from a family who sold suits and stuff, and we know how much that costs to make. So fashion is expensive to buy, but most likely really cheap to make. So in my family, we've basically never really gone into how much worth is your clothing. It's just what it is. My grandfather had his own business where he sold custom-made suits and stuff like that. The materials that you get is far lower, especially if you get it produced in certain countries. Especially back in the day. Then the prices was just so low that you gotta probably you got a very big return on your clothing investment. Even if it was quality fabric, it would still be way less than the customer would pay, because it has to go from the production to the storage unit where the orders come in, and then he sold it on to stores, and every time it goes through a process, there's a markup on the clothes. If you buy it directly from like storage units or stuff like that, like you have outlets, it's become a new thing today, but back in the day, if there was outlets that sold out of stuff that just had laying around, you would see how cheap it actually was. Because they would just basically sell it to maybe 10% more than they gave for it, because they're just going to get rid of it, really. But every time it goes to a new chain, like if it's sold at the storage unit or the storage business that ordered all the things to be made and then send it out to the stores, when it comes to the stores, it's massively marked up again due to the whole export-import business kind of thing. And also just because there are a lot more people who has to also benefit from the income from the clothes. Especially if you have a storage unit, you only have those workers to pay, but as soon as it's sent on into the next link, as I usually call it, those people also have to be paid and stuff like that. And then things becomes very expensive. Very, very expensive. Oh, you brought me the item I asked for. And for some reason, this slight Brockish butchering accent seems to pop up every time. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what do I owe you? Yeah, what do we get? Yay, 90. That's better than nothing, actually. I'm sorry I went on a bit of tantrum there, but or not really a tantrum, just a ramble, really. But when it's something you're kind of like, oh, my clothes, it's expensive. Yeah, it probably didn't cost that much to actually make. So don't. Just don't. The cars look great this year at the time of year, don't you think? Don't they? Aww. Yeah, if you stay there by the bush... That sounds wrong, but... If you stay by the bush, I will get you something good. Because Sam is basically the easiest person to court, if you guys know what I mean. Because we just got payment for sunfish, which was 90. And if you have to buy the Joja colas, well, it costs a bit, but one of his most liked items, not the loved items, but liked items, stay around. As you can see there. Thanks. I really like this. Yeah, you do. I know you do. He is the easiest to quote-unquote court. Because you always have an item you can lie around, and if you have the money for it, you can just go, well, 2 times a week, because they can only have present 2 times a week. Oh, Clint is already with... Here's the thing. If you do quests for people, they like you much faster than if they give you gifts. That's kind of, there's a bit of a bother there. So it's also by chance if you actually have a dancing partner when we reach. And I don't think we will have one. Because as far as I remember, you have to have 4 hearts. 3 or 4 hearts. And we don't even have 1 yet. We have 1 with Clint, but he's not a dancing option. It could actually be cool if he was a bachelor option, because he's not. Like the NPCs, like the ones that have stores and such, they're not dateable. But I kind of like Clint. So, could be interesting. As we can see here, I think that's the egg festival, yeah, where you have to hunt eggs. But right here, under the flowered ends, you have essentially about 4 weeks to get 3 hearts with people. And if they don't give you any quests, well, tough luck. Then you don't have a dance partner that day. They don't like you enough yet. But you're gonna stick around, that's for sure. We don't really have more we can do. Well, we have 2 fishies, so we can sell those. And go back to the quest at hand to see how much can we actually get from, what can we actually get from our farm? Because sometimes it's very different, like the river farm only have a certain amount of fish that you can catch, but yet not all of them if you consider river. So it could be interesting. You can catch sardines here. What can you catch? Like pufferfish, which will not be a fish we'll be able to catch until we get better at fishing. I just need to find the bridge. There the bridge is. That means actually we can have crab pots along this little... We can have a little crab pot farm right here. And maybe we'll be able to get lobsters. Not because lobsters are fancier anyway, but it's one of the easiest gifts to give Elliot in the end, because you just basically have to catch them. Ooh. No, go up. Go up. Go up. I want the present. Of course you're not gonna go up. It's going the opposite direction of what I wanted it to do. Darn it. Sometimes you can be lucky enough to get a chest with items in it. And sometimes it's very good items. Or a treasure. Or trash, as you can see there. So yeah, that's something. Do. And one thing is, it's really lovely to just, like, even in real life, just go out and fish. Of course, if you go out and fish and intend to catch something and not just enjoy the weather, because sometimes you can also go out on fishing spots and just sit and just listen to the water. That's really relaxing. But if you do intend to catch a fish, you also eat it. Because, or you respect to being, it shouldn't be sports fishing. I hate that kind of thing. Like, you catch a fish, you put them through pain, and then you throw them out again. No. If you intend to go fish properly. Doesn't really seem like we're going to get a lot out of this. It seems like we can only catch sardines. But quality sardines at least. But there's a lot of trash there. I'm looking forward to getting the trash recycler, or the recycler I think it's called. Oh! We didn't have to buy it. Oh dear. Okay, one more little thing here. And then I think we'll chop down the tree and go to bed. Yes? Yes? Of course, then I'm not catching anything. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh dear. Oh, I think we leveled up in fishing. It seems like the... No, we didn't. It just seemed like the bar was changed a little, but no. I don't like this minigame. I really don't like it. I have gotten tricks to how to... This is not a sardine. I can already feel that. Sardines are much easier, much more pleasant. I am not gonna get this one, because it's a butter. Come on. It's a jumper. Stop doing that. I hate you. Stop doing that. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna take my anchor out of the tree. That's what I'm gonna do. It went so well. But every time there's a chest, I kind of get hyper-focused on that, which is really annoying. Yeah, I need to clear a proper pathway for me. Oh dear. Jeebus. Come on. We're almost there. There we are. Good Ray. Good Kater. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I call my character Kater. So he's more K than Ray. So let's see. What's the weather part for tomorrow? Yes. A beautiful sunny day all day tomorrow, so we also have to water plants tomorrow. And also, that also means that we have to go and try and trigger the community center. Maybe we are lucky to trigger it then, Because you can trigger it before day 7. I know that by a fact because I've done it before. And I hope that's still a thing. But yeah, we found out what there's special about, more things actually that are special about this map. And also that crates are good. They just don't appear to happen very often. And with that, we will need to go sell this stuff just before we go to bed. Because I want the mullah. Trash I'm gonna keep for now. Oh, wasn't what I wanted to do. And then we will be going off to bed. And we're just going to see. Oh, we leveled up in fishing, which is good because then the bar increases a bit and makes it easier to catch fish. And there we go. We got a bit more money. And with that, we are now at day 5. And I will be ending off here. And until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.